Hey, I hope you got out and got some of this sun today, man. We have had negative degree cold and wind chill here for over a week, and the weather finally breaking. And man, it just feels awesome. Um, yeah, man. I mean, the sun out is beaming, the snow gone. Uh, man, this is good. Um, I just want to pick up and say this: if you haven't checked out the last video, and I talked about uh, when you go through the process and finding good doctors, and the fact that sometimes you'll run into some bad doctors that'll not have a good bedside manner and the whole nine. And I'm not gonna go over that again because I did that the last video. Just go ahead and check it out. But I wanted to make it clear that that's not all doctors. But there's a chance that you could get a terrible doctor, get a bad hospital, on a whole, bad nurses and the whole nine. And so the case in point that I just want to rehash to that last video is this. You need to make sure that if you're not getting the proper medical attention or care that you need or deserve, then you move on to the next doctor, to the next hospital, and I'm gonna just leave that right there. So we just going over, where I was about 3 years ago, uh, and going through this process of finding out about cancer and getting diagnosed and the whole nine. So I'm gonna follow up on what I was saying about bad doctors by saying this. Even if you think you have a good doctor, one of the most important things to do, I think, in any medical situation, whether it's a cancer diagnosis or any other ailment, broken bone or broken foot or whatever, one thing that I took away from this process is the fact that a second opinion is always good or warranted. Even if you even if you trust and believe and love your doctor and you grew up with him, sometimes a second opinion is always the best thing you can do. Either the next doctor is going to reiterate what your doctor already said, or they're going to give you some different options or different opinions, because medicine changes and grows, and there are different cures and different ailments, and different people study at different hospitals with different medical backgrounds. You never know what somebody else may know. So today's message is going to be a little short and sweet. Basically, it's just about getting a second opinion. And I just just in my situation alone, I'll tell you this. That first stop that I made and that second stop that I made, night and day. And the second stop, I just felt like they were much more prepared, more knowledgeable on what I was going through and what I was about to encounter, from the breakdown to what they told me and how it worked, the whole nine. So and I hear that from people all the time about different kind of ailments and different kind of situations that they may have, in regards to their health, right? It's like, hey man, I went to such and such, but then I went here and they told me, man, it never do the disservice to yourself of not getting a second opinion. That's what I learned through the whole process, and this is where I was going into finding out about my cancer diagnosis. It was just like, who all can I talk to, right? And it's really important, if you can, if it's within your means, if your insurance will allow it to happen, to get a second opinion. And that's all I'm gonna harp on right now today. This is my word. Just make sure you get a second opinion. Y'all have a good one now. Peace out.